So when you talk about the languaging, the words that you use, what you write, and then to your thoughts, when you're on a high-flying disc, those words should support maintaining and supporting you and being there. And alternatively, if I'm understanding it correctly, when you're not there, because sometimes you're not, you're trying to find words that turn you around and kind of point you in that direction.
The thing is, let's say you're not there.
Okay.
You're on a lower disc. So now you're trying to use words, affirmations or scripting, trying to use words to make something happen. The universe doesn't hear what you want. The universe hears where you're at. It's an interesting thing. It's that effort factor. It's almost like every time you're trying, you're on a disc making you feel like you need to offer the effort. Effort itself is counterproductive. So what's a deliberate creator to do? What's a deliberate creator to do? Abraham, should I not try? Yeah, trying's better than not trying. Just be aware of how you feel. And when you're trying, if it feels like struggle, that's a clue. If you're tired from trying, that's a clue. If it isn't unfolding pretty fast for you, that's a clue. If you've been wanting it for a long time and it hasn't been coming about, that's a clue. A clue for what? A clue that you're holding a vibrational pattern that you don't mean to hold, and that your effort is making it stay longer. Because your effort is practicing the vibration of resistance.
So if it's not there, you can be clear that your actions are supporting the fact that it's not coming.
And if it's not easy, the same thing is true.
So is it possible then, if you were in true alignment, that what you really desired could come to you very quickly? And the delay in receiving what you desire is related to your resistance, or your inability to get on the same frequency?
It's not just possible. That's exactly the way that it is. Perfectly spoken words.
Okay.
So doesn't it sort of make you want to just do whatever you can do to chill out and get there? Doesn't it sort of make you want to say, hello, employer? I know you're expecting me to come to work tomorrow, but I've been trying really hard to get everything just the way you want it, and I need 30 days. I need 30 days to really give you what you want. Now, you can still go to work. Just get up. Just do the 30-day process while you're going to work, and watch what happens. Watch how many things you can transform during that time. We are nibbling away at the edges of this. Can you feel it? In other words, every conversation makes it easier to understand. And so what's the conclusion that we've come to so far? Everybody's working harder than they mean to. There's a lot of effort being offered from discs that are lower than the high-flying disc, that are really sort of counterproductive, or like treading in place, sort of marching in place. There are easier ways of going about it. The universe is wanting to assist you, but you've been holding yourself off from the real assistance. Your effort shows you how much you can get done with your effort, with your stamina, with your grit and willpower. But it's far different from alignment that'll show you what you really have access to. As humans compare themselves one to another, and you think your options are, I can try really hard and be a responsible, respectable person, or I can not try hard and be a lazy, disrespectful person. I choose being a respectable person who tries hard, who works hard. And we say, well, if those are your only two choices, we kind of get why you say that. But there is another choice that most humans aren't factoring in. And so those choices go like this. Let's see, I can be a physical, action-oriented being who will create my world by the willpower and stamina of my physical action, or I could be an aligned citizen of the universe who accesses a leverage of energy like the masters have always done, and flows effortlessly in the direction of improvement for myself and others. And when you think about that, then you know which one you would choose. And so we're just doing a sales job here today to let you know what's available to you and how easy it is to access it. But you won't know it from our words. You got to try it. You have to play with it. You have to feel the power of the universe coursing through your focus in order to understand what we're getting at. Otherwise, you're just banging around in the physical world, comparing yourself to others who are also offering action. And that is, in fact, we love you so much, what gives you the basis of your shortage consciousness. You think that there is a pile or a finite pile of resources, a finite pile of intelligence, that there's only so much to go around, and so you're sort of scrambling for your share of it, not understanding that when you get onto that high-flying disc and sustain yourself there, there's a never-ending stream of everything that you want flowing into your environment. You're not sharing anything with anyone. You're just accessing what's always been there for all of you. And when you access it, it doesn't take it away from anyone else. Ever. That's why your economy expands like it does. Haven't you ever wondered how your economy got to be what it is? No one's trucking in more resources. And it isn't because you're mining resources. You didn't mine technology. Someone thought of it. And billions embraced it. And it's a cornerstone of your economic prowess today. And it didn't even exist just a few decades ago. And yet look what it is now, you see. It's consciousness expanding into more and more and more.
And as it expands, that increases our ability to connect with Source.
There's some big piece missing for you. Say that again. Because there's more, it increases your capacity to interact with Source because there's more evidence of it.
Well, no, if our consciousness expands, if we allow ourselves to grow and maintain a higher disc, if you will, if we allow ourselves to be more open, not try as hard, reduce our resistance, are we more open to Source coming through us? And
well, we would say it the other way around, because before any of that can happen, they are one and the same. It's like calling the same thing two different things when they are the same thing. Your alignment with Source and all of that other that you said is all the same thing. When you discover one, you've discovered the other. And when you discover the other, you've discovered the one. In other words, they're one and the same. Alignment. Alignment equals clarity. Alignment equals leverage. Alignment equals momentum. Alignment equals being tuned in, tapped in, turned on. Alignment equals point of attraction. Alignment equals path of least resistance. Alignment equals who you really are and how you mean to be. Alignment is everything. It's resonance with not just what you used to be, it's resonance with all that you've become. Yeah, really good. Okay. We're looking forward to nibbling around the edges further. You ready to nibble on the same?